You mentioned the truth, and you said you only fight 2 times this year. Will you desire Errol Spence at the top of 2020 as you desire Manny Pacquiao this year?
Not at the top. Everybody wants to rush things. You know what I mean? I still think there's just a little bit more time, even if at the later leg of 2020. You know, and that's not too soon. That's not too late. You know, it's a great time.
Summertime next year, you would like to fight Errol Spence?
I mean, anytime when negotiations happen, one contract at a time. This is not football, this is not basketball. There's nothing planned in the season. Y'all like to talk about the future.
You've been 50-50 on it. That's why I've been at.
But the thing is, real talk, I've never seen a contract. People talk about ducking this, ducking that. To duck it, you got to be presented with something and then decline it. That's an official, this guy's not trying to fight that guy. You know? So that's never happened to me in my career. I accept all the challenges, especially if it's a great challenge. I also believe that Errol Spence has a little bit more popularity to grow in the sport of boxing. Just maybe not amongst you, not amongst you, not amongst you.
Not amongst 47,000 fans and 400,000 pay-per-view buys.
But that's with Mikey Garcia.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Mikey Garcia.
It is bigger. It is bigger.
Let's make it happen.
But let's make sure it's bigger.
You win it.
Let's make sure it's bigger, and he's gonna elevate himself if he unifies the title that I unified, and he gets the WBC. What else did I tell y'all at the start of the year? I'm not fighting Spence for 1 title. I'm not fighting Spence for 2 titles. I'm fighting Spence for how many? 3. Thank you.
So that means.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm with you.
Thank you.
Chief, I'm with you. So if
you ain't with me.
I'm with you in terms of understanding what you're saying.
Come on now.
So if he beats Sean Porter and you win, fans can expect
Keith
Errol
Thurman
Spence in the Keith Thurman against Errol Spence in the unification bout.
Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence is the next Floyd Pacquiao, is the next Oscar Tito Trinidad. And we need to make sure that the world knows. And after I handle this, and I elevate myself, and he elevates himself, then we fight on another elevated platform. We could have fought 2 years ago for what? 1.6, 1.8. What's that do? And what's that do for the winner? Fight for 1 world title, 2 world titles. The world needs to know that the winner is the king.
I think the world is ready. Heard Charlo waited too long.
How does your Keith Thurman's name rise after the victory of Manny Pacquiao? Because kind of what you guys are talking about.
It's a big stepping stone. It's a big step up. Look, you can say what you want. Keith Thurman made it to #1. He is #1. He's not #1. I don't care. I'm an undefeated champion of the world. I've been doing this for 23 years. I'm a world-class fighter. I can take a punch. I can give a punch. I'm great for the sport of boxing. When I wasn't here, were the fights that great? Man, even I miss Keith Thurman. Even I miss Keith Thurman.
Well, Keith, when you were gone, what do you think was lost? From the time you beat Garcia, your long layoff, what do you think was lost in your career then, besides time?
Nothing but time. Nothing was really lost. You know, because in the meanwhile, the irony of what happened with me is I unified the WBA and the WBC by defeating undefeated Danny Garcia. Okay? I was the first to defeat Danny Garcia. I defeated the undefeated Danny Garcia, unified the titles, had my injury in the fight, never complained. Real talk. And I'm not trying to complain because I knew I could win the fight. I know at 70% I can beat 90% of the fighters out here, okay? And that's not cockiness, that's just understanding the sport. Jab, 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 duck move, right hand, left hook. Jab, 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 duck move, right hand, left hook. Head, head, body, head, okay? I know how to work. These dudes, even though they know how to work, they sit in front of me, they hesitate. That's why I love the Sean Porter fight, because at least he brought me the fight and he didn't hesitate. Best believe July 20th, when I hit Manny with the reminder, he's gonna hesitate.
That Porter fight.